A man has been stuck at the bottom of a cliff for 3 days, with his hand crushed by a giant stone. Already various ways done by Andy to get rid of stones. Big that locks it, but even though it's been using the whole weight of his body to lift the stone, everything ends in vain. This Andy feels very exhausted. This condition makes him often hallucinate, imagining a fresh drink, because the water supply is running low, and amazingly tough for being able to survive. For 5 days, with just a bottle of water, he continued the recording of his terrible story, because he began to feel that his life was coming to an end in this place. In the footage, he told me that he arrived, forced to accommodate his own body's waste fluids as an emergency drink. Even so, Andy is still trying, scraping the boulder with his knife, because it never works. A reckless thought flashed through his mind. He tied his hands very tightly to restrain blood flow, then pointed the small knife that it had towards his arm, and he intends to sacrifice part of his hand that was pinched to free himself. But baby, the knife was too blunt to take such extreme measures. Weather in the middle of the scorching desert makes the body. Andy is getting weak, without food and just surviving on the rest of the water. His condition is increasingly poor. Bad luck peaked. If he accidentally spills supplies, that little bit of water left. Andy was pensive in her hallucinations. Imagine happy memories in his childhood. But suddenly, thick clouds enveloped the desert sky, and the thunderous sound of lightning startled Andy. It began to rain heavily. Andy was both panicked and expectant. He hurriedly cleaned up his stuff and trying to collect the rainwater. But because it rained too heavily, the top of the cliff began to flood and the water rushed like a flood right towards the position Andy is. But in the midst of that panic, Andy is still trying to collect rainwater into his drink bottle. Unfortunately, the puddles are getting, because his hand was still pinched and can't move anywhere. He drowned himself. Thanks to the push of extremely powerful water currents, Big Stone, who had been locking his hand, slowly shifted, and he managed to get rid of. Now Andy can finally move. It tries to follow the water currents that take it out of the gripping cliff. Andy immediately ran towards his car and quickly get away from that terrible desert. But when he was about to ask for help to his lover, a harsh reality dawned on him. It turns out that all those rescues are just dreams and hallucinations. He's still trapped under the cliff, in the middle of the desert,